Hi, my name is Abhiradnan. Today I would like to tell you a story called Hansel and the Gretel. Once upon a time, a poor woodcutter lived in a small cottage on the borders of a dark forest with his two children, Hansel and Gretel. Their mother had died, and the woodcutter's second wife did not care for the children. She ill treated the children, so times were hard for Hansel and Gretel. One night, the woodcutter's wife said, "There is no enough food in a house for us all. We cannot take all the children anymore. Take the children out to the forest and leave them there." Hansel and Gretel heard their parents talk, and they were scared. "Oh," sobbed Gretel. "Don't cry, Gretel," said Hansel. "If they leave us in the forest, we'll find the way home." He came up with a plan and stepped out of the garden path. Hansel filled his pockets with tiny pebbles and crept back into the bed again. Next morning, the unkind mother woke the children very early. She gave them each 6 slices of bread and said, "You shall go with us to the forest today." As the woodcutter and his wife took them to the middle of the forest, Hansel dropped tiny pebbles on mossy green ground. At a certain point, the woodcutters stopped and said, "Children, you must be tired. Both of you rest here until we gather some more woods." Hansel and Gretel were feeling very tired after a long walk. They ate their slices of bread and soon fell fast asleep. Then they woke. It was quite dark and the woodcutter did not return. Gretel began to sob bitterly. Hansel took his sister. "Don't you worry. Wait until the moon rises. I will take you home safely." Once the moon had risen, the children set out hand in hand, following the line of pebbles back home. The woodcutter and his wife were surprised to see their children back home. "Show back, children!" cried their stepmother, but their father took them up in his arms. The wicked stepmother, stifling with anger, locked the children in their room and said to the woodcutter, "We must take them again tomorrow and get rid of them." The children lay trembling in their beds as they heard her stepmother say was worried now. Gretel felt very bad, but Hansel comforted her again, saying, "I will do something." Next morning, the stepmother gave them 2 small slices of hard bread and led the children deep inside the forest to leave them once again. Hansel crumbled the bread into small pieces and left a trail of crumbs behind him all along the way. This time, they went much further inside the forest. Once again, the woodcutter asked the children to rest, and again, with the lame excuse, the woodcutter and his wife, the children went following another path. Both of them reached back home. When Hansel and Gretel awoke, they found themselves alone. They began to search for the breadcrumbs, but sadly for the children, the birds that lived in the forest had eaten up all the breadcrumbs. Poor children walked and walked but couldn't find their way back home. All night they spent wandering and reached deeper into the forest. In the morning, they heard the sweet chirp of birds and collected some berries that they found in the wood. Suddenly, hidden in the trees, they saw a strange cottage. It was the most unusual house. The house was made of gingerbread, candy, cookies, chocolates, and cakes. The children were so hungry that they began to eat the house at once. While the children were enjoying a delicious feast, a shrill voice stuck their ears, saying, "Nibble, nibble, mouseskins. Who's nibble at my houseskins?" The children freaked with fear and saw an old witch hobbling out of the door. She said, "Dear little children, come inside. You have nothing to fear." The old woman was actually an evil witch. whose favorite food was the children. Early next morning, she rubbed her old hands and bounced on Hansel and locked him inside a little iron cage. Then she looked at Gretel and said, "You lazy girl! Light the fire and help me to make the breakfast. I have shut your brother in the cage. I'll fatten him and eat." Poor Gretel was so afraid, and she did everything as the old witch asked her. One day, the witch dragged Gretel into the kitchen and said, "Light me the fire until the oven is red hot. I'm going to cook you and brother for your dinner." With a heavy heart, Gretel lit in the fire. "Is the oven ready?" asked the witch after some time. "I don't know," answered Gretel. "I'm really the witch." "Useless girl! Let me see for myself." As the witch bent down and poked her head inside to check if the oven was heated, Gretel gave her a great push and banged the oven door shut. The evil witch fell inside and burned. Gretel found the key of Hansel's cage and rescued her brother. Both the children danced with joy and stayed for some more days there and ate more of the house. They found a pile of gold hidden in the witch's cottage. Before they left, the two children filled a bag with all the gold coins. They set out once more into the forest to search for the way home. This time luck was with the children. They came to a great lake where a white duck asked them, "Do you want to go across the lake?" "Oh yes, I will be grateful if you help us," replied Hansel. The white duck carried Hansel and Gretel to the other bank of the lake one by one. Very soon they saw their own little hut and their father standing at the door. "Your stepmother is dead. Come home with me, my dear children," said the woodcutter, and held the children in his arms. Both Hansel and Gretel forgave their poor father and gave the gold coins to him. Now they had riches enough, and they all lived together ever after. Hope you like the story. Like and subscribe my channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon so you would be first one to watch Creative World videos.